as stubborn as a mule, unwatchful, unheeding, unmindful. These are few of the familiar words we used to describe him. His parents, euphoric that they finally have a boy, were much kinder. His father would say fondly, "My son is as restless as the wind. He has a lot of energy." And his mother would rejoin with, "It's just a tad bashful. They'll grow out of it." How wrong were they? The Toastmaster. Euphoric Toastmasters, distinguished guests. Fasten your seatbelts as I take you on this movie called That Stubborn Boy. Wally was a 7-year-old hyperactive child. He was always running everywhere, running into things and people alike. Breaking some, the things, not the people. The people he left a bit frayed at the edges, and he looked ever so contrite when he did this. At school, he couldn't concentrate on his studies. He would copy the wrong things down from the board, blot out answers before the questions were completed. He was also impulsive. Danger was a foreign concept to him. He would climb trees and perch precariously at the top, run into the road regardless of traffic. Wale was Dennis the Menace on steroids. Contrary to his parents' opinion, he wasn't growing out of it. He was growing into it. Take 2. Adolescence comes knocking. With his raging hormones and identity crisis. And that stubborn boy persisted. He wasn't anybody's cup of cake at this point in time. Wale lacked focus. It was like a ship without a rudder. His lack of persistence at task had led him to start failing academically. So he was behind the class. His friends left him out of their play because he couldn't understand the rules. And as a result of this, he started getting aggressive to cope. He would torture small animals and destroy things around the house. Scene 3. His parents, by this time, after trying the tested and trusted Koboko, believed they had a spiritual problem. They took him to several spiritual houses, prayers. He had demons cast out. He was baited and baptized in holy water. Alas, it was to no avail. They began to lose hope. We move on to adulthood. Wale is an adult now, without the responsibilities of one. He had dropped out of school in junior high. His parents sent him packing as soon as he turned 18. He was living in a ramshackle building on the outskirts of town, doing odd jobs, poorly too. And he was indulging in his 2 favorite activities, whoring and fighting. He made premature, unwise decisions, which he later regretted. One of such was a fight in which his opponent had the upper hand and left Wale near death's door. Wale was rushed to the hospital with 6 broken ribs, a punctured lung, a cracked skull bone, and a missing eye. Yes. During recovery, he was diagnosed with ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder is a neuropsychiatric condition which affects children all over the world, about 1 to 3%. It extends or continues into adolescence and then into adulthood. It's usually caused by an imbalance of a hormone called dopamine and can be hereditary. In Wale's case, the 3 major symptoms were well represented: hyperactivity, impulsivity, inattention. His hyperactivity as a child started with him running around. As an adolescent, with him being restless. As an adult, with him feeling an inner sense of the restlessness, not very obvious. His inattention was with him being unable to concentrate on his studies as a child. As an adolescent, he lacked focus. And as an adult, he couldn't hold down a job. His impulsivity as a child was running into the road. As an adolescent, his reckless decisions. And as an adult, the premature and unwise decisions that led into the fight. Wale was eventually started on medication, and his symptoms improved. With behavioral management, he was also able to control his impulses. He started remedial classes to make up with his education. Has 2 steady jobs now, reconciled with his parents, and is about to get married. Finally, ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, is a real disorder that needs professional help. If Wale had gotten help in time, his life journey would probably have been different. Albert Spencer once said, "The aim of education is not just knowledge, but to act." Now, ladies and gentlemen, was Wale really stubborn? A Toastmaster.